What's up, Big Bear Nation? Welcome back to the homestead. Over this past week or so, between Christmas and New Year's, we have been sitting down as a family trying to figure out what we want to do moving forward into the new year of 2022. So we started drawing out plans, doing all that, getting that done. Well, yesterday, all of that came to a complete halt. Over the last week or so, we have been having some pretty bad weather. It's been overcast and raining and storms, tornado warnings, all kinds of stuff. Because of all of the overcast days and the rainy days, our farm has really taken a beating. We have quite a few pigs that we run on our property. Only one of them is a permanent pen. Everybody else we run on electric fencing. And that has been working really well for us over the past year. However, when you don't have sunlight for almost 2 weeks and the power for your fences is solar, you run out of power. And yesterday apparently was the day for that. We woke up, second full day of January, and there were pigs out. And we started looking around and realized that they were all in a bunch of mud pits, so we needed to move everybody around. What do you have to say about that? Yeah, you're not touching the fence today because we have sunlight, huh? Hello there. You love the camera, don't you? Don't touch that. The sun's working now, so that fence line's working too. It's gonna hurt. So in the pouring rain, we came outside and we moved the one set of piglets over to a new area that was fully covered in grass, full of chickweed and plantain and curly dock. Now keep in mind, that was yesterday, okay? We've had so much rain that they have torn up this area in literally 36 hours. I'm not happy with you guys. We'll get to that in just a minute. So after we got those guys situated, the rest of the day was fairly calm. Then this second patch decided that they didn't like where they were, so we had to move them again in the rain. The ground is so wet that as they're rooting, they're making a huge mess. But one thing to keep in mind, I know people are probably looking at this going, oh my God, look at all the destruction they're making. In the areas that we have them in are areas that we wanted to till up or we wanted to completely clear out, especially like this one right here. We're going to eventually extend back some with soft fruit, and we also are going to put our new nursery for all of the babies that will be born over here. So we have to get it cleared out before we can start working on that, hence the pigs. We got that done. It was time for lunch. Went inside, everything was great. I had to run to the store real quick. I came back and there was a pig in the driveway. So that meant our other set of pigs needed to be moved as well. So now this final group over here, we've moved them all along where we dropped all of these trees. And we're doing that because we're trying to get them to get up as much of the roots and stuff of all of the junk that was growing in here so we don't have to do it, because right now we don't have a tractor. So we're using the pigs for that. And they had torn up a good bit of their area. So yesterday afternoon, when I saw the pig in the driveway, we realized we needed to move them as well. So we all 4 of us got out here, and we have part of the smart fence from Gallagher, but we had to modify it a little bit because Freckles tore it up. So we're basically using it, but we've had to add some extra poles to be able to spread it out as far as we need it to go. But all 4 of us got out here and we moved it little by little so that we could keep them inside the fencing, and we were able to give them a little bit more grass to be able to root on and clear out, because this up here is eventually going to be pasture. And so again, we want to get all of the junk out of here so that we can throw good seed, grass seed down. All of those things are normal. Normal, every day, every week, every month things dealing with pigs, okay? You're gonna have issues where they get out, they make a mess. But we had that all squared away yesterday. And then last night, we had a really, really bad windstorm come through. And it's done a lot of damage. But the one that's really hitting me hard right now is my garden. We had put up the goats, we had gotten more plants, planted a bunch of stuff. We even had electric fencing over the garden. And somehow this morning, the piglets, the very first ones I showed you, they somehow got in here, and pretty much all of the stuff that I had growing that was doing really well, it's all gone. But I've learned something. Pigs do not like garlic. And apparently they don't like Swiss chard or kale either. But they absolutely 100% love broccoli and cauliflower. And they're kind of okay with Brussels sprouts. I don't think I'm ever gonna get any food grown this year. It is so disheartening, y'all. You sit down and you're like, yes, my seed catalog came in and I'm ready to start planting stuff. And then something like this happens. And this isn't the first time, y'all. Like, this is twice now during this season that I have put food in the ground and gotten ready to start harvesting and start working on stuff to just have it ripped out, like literally ripped out of the ground to where we can't eat it. So, we were hoping to be moving forward into 2022, but this has really kicked me kind of where it hurts. And so now I gotta look at catalogs, look at seeds, and figure out what stuff I can still grow, maybe for a spring harvest, because here in Georgia, things can get warm really quick. And so if I want to get Brussels sprouts, I don't even know that I'll be able to get Brussels sprouts at this point. Broccoli, cauliflower, maybe. But now I gotta go in there, I gotta muster up everything I got, get out some seed packets, get my seed starting room organized, because I wasn't planning on planting for another month or 2. But now I gotta get in there, I gotta clean everything out and see if we can grow some more food. I know this weekend it's supposed to be cold enough to process some pigs. So you better believe some of those guys are on the chopping block this weekend. What are you gonna do, right? Thanks for stopping by the Big Bear Homestead, guys. God bless, and have a nice day.